Jeff. Welcome to the Tattooed Spirits Tarot Hit of the Day. We're not doing divination here. We're looking at every single moment of every single day being a joyous experience. So who the hell cares how long it takes for your dreams to manifest, for your desires to come into fruition whenever you're living every day as if you already have them, all right? So we're looking at the inspiration to sort of feed that feeling that we are already where we are. It's the crux, it's the basis of creating our own experience here, having our say about where we want the direction of our life to be. I'm not just saying, are we going to, oh, look at this card flip out. Oh, that deserves a slow-mo movement. Slow-mo movement, I don't know. All right, this is about rejection of things. This is the Tower reversed, guys. I don't think I need to forward in on this. We're going to draw a couple more cards. When you see this Tower reversed, my goodness, this has come up quite a bit for clients the last couple of days. I actually took a nice photo of this in front of a chalkboard thing at a cafe. Oh, we got Jack Daniel coming up the stairs. You might hear some jingling. Hear that? That's my buddy Jack. The Tower is telling us that whenever we get feedback that we don't like from the world, we have to accept it. That is what it is. This is the world acting in our favor, doing a favor for us by sort of clearing things out from our past so that we can create this vacuum to move forward. When it comes in reversed, it means there's a rejection, a hesitation to just currently accept whatever kind of crap soup you're in so that you can use that as a wonderful bouncing starting point from exactly where you are. All right? What's going to help us? We're going to pull two more cards. What's going to help us sort of remember that whenever we see stuff that we don't like in our life, that we can still use that as a starting point, that that's not an ending point, all right? Two cards. That's the Seven of Swords in the same position we saw that in a couple days ago. And then we have the Sun reversed. This is, these two cards I think work together so well. The more I see them together, the more I play with this deck and the more I get into the other decks that I'm getting used to. Let's make sure this is in frame. The Sun, let's talk about the Sun first. The Sun is 19. We had this, let's talk about this very briefly, this beautiful card. 19, 1 and 9 add up to 10, which reduces the 1, which is that essence of the magician. And that's the magician in the first line of the world, okay? The worldly influences, that idea that you are a creator. It sort of gets magnified and it also gets sort of more diffused, magnified and diffused whenever it comes in that last line of the major arcanas, okay? It's space number, gorgeous number 20. It's so bright, it's so positive, it's so, it's just so joyful, face up, right side up, that whenever it comes in reverse, it's just like it brings it more like an everyday experience. It's just as joyful, it's just as happy, it's just as playful, it's just as positive movement, fulfillment forward, but it's just like, if you can imagine a clear crystal sky like that, it's like there's just a little bit of an overcast. It makes it more natural. It almost makes it feel more real because it's not this ecstatic movement, this ecstatic moment. It's like everyday just goodness. That's how bright this star card is. That's how wonderful that this 19 reduces down to that 1, okay? I love that magician energy in this Sun card. And then we have that, how we sort of get over this reverse Tower situation is with this Seven of Swords. That's this fox character. That's being clever. That's being witty. That's doing it yourself. All right. This is wonderful placement of this. This is part of the card streaming that I'm a big fan of. Whenever you look at not only where the cards lie, but where the characters are referring to the other cards, literally, and what they're holding, where they're looking. We have this particular fox looking up at what has gone wrong and not rejecting it, or having the choice to be able to just take it as just feedback as what has not worked with that particular fox in the past, with you in the past, if this is you. We notice that his right hand, and I tag this in all of my videos with this tarot hit of the day, the right and left-handedness of the tarot is really important. Anytime you witness, anytime you see some crap going down that you're not sure whether you can accept or you just want to rage against, push against, hate against, or just kind of let it pass with acceptance, you're doing the active choice of looking for the right meaning for you. Notice his right. That's the right I talk about in that right-handedness of the tarot. Forgive me, Southpaws. That's just the way it is for me and how I read the cards. I hope you find some own guidance in your own imagery with that. But we see that there's a reason why the hand is on the right, just saying, what am I going to do with this information? What am I going to do with this information where the feedback is just so bad that I don't know whether I can accept it or not accept it? You see this fox just being clever. It's a 7. 7s are just victory, their success. This is being very, very, very wise, very, 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 what can I say, fox-like, clever like a fox, or whatever that phrase is, to just say, how am I literally going to look at that? This is one of the most empowering cards, because with the right-hand imagery of this card, it says that you can choose to reframe your thinking on what kind of crap soup you happen to be observing in your life or in someone else's life, so that you can just have an everyday sense of, you know what, this is just a good life because I get to choose about how I view the feedback in my life. How empowering, how wonderful. I hope this spread finds you well.